6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go on one. They tricked me. Are we? Oh, I guess we're in a log jam.
Do you see how many people are here? There's like 110.
110? I was gonna say about 119. Actually, you're 219. I'm 218.
So that means
I bet you someone's won.
You're 200.
And whoever's last is probably like 240 or something.
290. 290.
Oh, maybe they don't go in perfect order then.
I think it's just I'm player 2.
No weaving in and out. You gotta stay to yourself, Mom. You're passing people. She didn't listen. She didn't. She's up here wondering she's gonna blow everyone away. See what she's doing? She's not supposed to be passing. Here, pop some of these balloons when you go by. Yay! Thank you.
Be mindful, be safe, have a lot of fun out there.
We'll try. Look, we get to go right down the street. There's that cop that was pulling people over on Hubbard with that maroon car. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. They got the 7 Mile closed.
What?
Think how angry those people are. Get these bikes out of here. All right, careful, kid.
We're not going 5 miles per hour. That's for sure.
There's probably a squirrel crossing the road.
There's so many squirrels. On the way here, we saw like 10,000. Oh, this is the way we go.
Let's just go up on the sidewalk and pass everybody.
No, that's the
I was just kidding.
Hey, look! Yeah! They spray painted!
Well, that's so that the cars go on the one side and the bikes go on this side. That's like wash-offable paint, too.
But it's gonna wash off in the rain.
Yeah. A couple rains. It takes a couple rains. Oh, it's pretty hard to go this slow. Let's hit it.
Whatever, I can still not do no hands. No hands is the speed we should go. That's at least 6 miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Keep to yourself.
What? It's probably the same one. What are they gonna? They're gonna make a video of us driving this, probably. We've got our footage. Maybe we can get some of that footage. No, we're not supposed to pass. So, well, why do we want to pass? What are we gonna do? Not much. No, I would refuse. What are you gonna do? Get up one length in front? So what? A lot of room for what? There's a lot of room where we're at. There's nothing. It's a big mob of people. They spray painted them. Was it?
And they spray painted it.
No, that's the car. It's red.
No, he had a white spot on him. I've never seen a dead woodpecker. Why do you want to pass? I just don't understand. But why? Now we're going at decent speed. I mean, you want room, look behind us. There's endless. So where's the snack tent at the halfway point? Is there one of those? What kind of cookies? Where'd you get cookies? Oh, I thought you brought them from home. We got to take a picture of one of these Tour De Livonia signs too. This guy's filming us right here.
That's not. No. Between the drone and that, don't do this. If you call, you can bring a lot of people together.
I've never
You what? Listen. Why is Mom just passing everybody?
The whole thing it was great, like the storage area. I know. The lowest level that you had. You got a couple of crap. It's hard to get through this whole area. They worked at concession stands just for fun at yeah, they had like all the Red Wings, memorabilia, hockey stuff.
There's a missing drink. We're still missing one that looks like Simon. We're not missing. We're probably officially made it like halfway.
Alright.
Maybe later today we can do that dirt trail right there.
All I want to do is okay, get a game. Don't do it. I'm not gonna. What I do not want. I've never been on my first opportunity. Now that makes sense. things because that was really good. I'm player 1 of 200. The kid that was behind us in the service, he was 295. How many people are in this thing?
Well, I guess it's supposed to be 400 for the whole thing. For the big long race and the short race. Oh, look at the deer! Oh my gosh, there are babies in the room! It's so cool!
Those guys have been at that house before.
Yeah. I think we saw them down here too by that house.
It might be the same ones, yeah. So far, it's a 3 deer ride.
And 25 total.
At least. We should start counting them. At morning rides, you got to count the squirrel. Usually deer aren't morning people, are they? I don't know.
Actually, they are. They're morning and night.
They usually come out.
They come out in the night and they're still out in the morning because they're up all night.
No, they sleep at night.
But they usually come out at dusk. That's why it's real dangerous to drive at dusk. Like
They come out, yeah, like around dinner time.
Yeah, it's getting started to get dark.
That's when we see them on the bike rides the most, you know? Like right after dinner.
And they're sometimes out in the morning because like they slept, but then they wake up.
Yeah, I think they do morning and evening.
Someone has the same bike. See it up there?
Oh yeah?
I saw someone with the same other helmet you have too.
I know.
Yeah, the
I saw it.
unicorn one.
I mean, that's what happens when you go to Target. Everybody goes to Target. Uh-oh.
Super quick. And then we got
I say,
okay.
We already did this ride so far on the way here. This is the way we came. Yeah, maybe they have more than one.
They probably.
Or did he already drive it to here? He could have possibly driven it to here because we all left Bicentennial.
Was he marked though? That's a marked car.
Not well, that side's not. I think by law they have to be marked in one spot somewhere.
Oh, okay.
That's the rule.
Okay.
So they'll do it. They'll paint the car like black and then very lighter black. It'll say police, and you won't even be able to see it.
Yeah.
But it's there. So they have a big sticker that they stick on that side, or like a it's like a. I bet you can peel it on and off. Might be a magnet. Okay. We gotta get. She gotta get a little taller to do the big kid ride.
No, I don't.
17 mile.
Well, it's 17 miles. I think her bike will tire her out. She needs a better, like a bike with gears, you know. But once you got gears, 17 miles not. But we already do this all the time. Like 6 miles is kind of nothing, you know. We just rode. It's about 2 miles to ride to Bicentennial, so we're really doing 10 miles because we got to ride back home too. Yeah, right. Ooh, circle driveway. We missed it. Whoa. They got a lot of Halloween stuff.
Oh, ready too.
Yeah, it's still September, right? I like the pirate guy.
It's not even the 20th yet. Oh, September.
People really get hyped up for Halloween. Let's catch up to Mom, maybe? Oh, we get to go through the road again. What you gotta do is sit with just one butt cheek on your seat, sit with the other butt cheek. Oh.
Get behind us.
Now I'm standing, moving to the back of your seat, moving to the front of your seat. There's about 5-6 ways you can sit on your seat. So you change it around. Yeah. It matches. I like that.
He actually said you're supposed to wear a helmet.
It actually did.
I don't know.
That's what he's saying.
The only person without a helmet now.
I didn't realize that until you said it.
I forgot about it.
Oh well.
They're like big classes.
When they first signed up, it said helmets are highly suggested, and then after they kept changing everything. Then it said that they were required.
Still got
Well,
5 times left.
Sorry.
I don't even think I have one.
You do have one. It's up in the rafters.
I might
Wait, where it is?
It's too loose to sit in.
So you could just be one of these volunteer ladies with the yellow shirt.
I sent a message, tried to send a message to the, it was the better.
I was about to go on the sidewalk, but I realized it ended right
Yeah, this sidewalk starts and stops and stuff.
I've never even been down this.
Yeah, we've been down these streets.
Yeah, we have.
That right
That street's the one with the front yard garden, right there.
No.
Remember that lady with the front yard
You
garden?
go all the way down past like 7 Mile, right?
No, it's just a block or two up. Between 6 and 7. It's right there, Loveland. That's the name of that street.
Yeah, we've ridden down here when you were little.
If we were to go straight into the woods, we would be at Rotary Park.
Yeah.
My dog!
Move him around. Stretch him out.
I can't do that when I'm thinking about
Go like this. That's the other thing, just like your seat, you got to change around the way your hands are. This part of your thumb right here, that's a good thing to use. Because you got a lot of meat right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just change around. Believe me, my arms kill on this because I wish my handlebars were up like here.
Now I'm gonna hold my foot.
I don't like the way it has me leaning over like that.
Get you one of those special legs.
I think this has a bar in it and you can pull this up.
Oh, yeah?
I think. Or see like this one here with the mirrors.
Hey,
He's
this
got
is
like
when
connections.
We took to
So your arms are up higher.
I got you some mirrors. Remember that one time?
Yeah, it busted.
we're gonna go by Rotary.
Actually, we're going to, Rotor will be like the next.
Rotary's right through these people's backyard. If you were to go through these backyards. What's that trailer? Is that a food truck trailer? It's got a hamburger on it.
Yeah.
Mom,
Yeah.
that kid was in,
Oh.
Oh, those look like tough dogs.
Yeah. They're looking good. I don't.
Look at this yellow truck. Jeep thing. Pretty cool. How the white roof, I wonder if you can open the roof. Look at that sculpture thing. Wooden,
Yeah.
it's like a tree carved into a bear or something.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Change it up. Change it up.
When I was a kid, I broke my leg, you know, and my friends had to take my moped. My friend took my moped home. I was in the woods over here at Merriman and between 6 and 7. And he rode home to get his mom. You know, we didn't have cell phones and crap.
Yeah.
To this house right here. And the lady in there came, and she was my ambulance. She came and drove right on the grass, right almost into the woods. And they carried me and put me in the back seat. She drove me to the hospital.
St. Mary's?
Yep, she called my mom and my dad, who were both at work or whatever, because they wouldn't touch me till they knew my insurance and stuff.
No, it's against the law. Working at the hospital.
All right, well, this lady did everything.
Yeah.
Joe Perino's mom.
It's against the law. Now they have to have permission from a parent, because if something happens, if they're doing like some kind of treatment on somebody and they said, hey, I didn't say you could do that to my child. It's against the law to treat a child without the parent or guardian.
So that was weird too, because when I was in all that pain, that was the first time I saw my mom and dad together again in the same room for years. It was a thing. It was probably 3 years that they didn't see each other in person. And then there I was. They hated each other. Then
Things aren't that way anymore, though. Things aren't that way anymore. People that get divorced necessarily.
not all of them. But it was bad.
Dog got out.
Then years later, me and Mom get married, and we're gonna have a band play at the wedding. And we go to this place to hire a band, and guess who's selling us the band? Joe Perino's dad. And I'm like, hey, your wife drove me to the hospital. He's like, I remember that. And he didn't even know me. He just remembered that some kid broke his leg. It was funny.
You get to go on the road.
Oh, look at this.
Never done this before. Never done this before.
Stay in the right lane.
Yeah, for sure.
They're probably gonna let people pass us on the left. I would, maybe, I don't know.
I'm a car. Mommy, I'm a car.
You see this guy up here, the coat, those handlebar attachments he has.
Yeah.
They look like you attach them.
Yeah.
And then you can still hold on the old way too if you want, right? Because after I'd say 5 miles or so, my arms start feeling not the best. We only went 1 block. Big bump. Gotta wave at the camera. marathon. I don't know what it's called. If it was actually Tour de France, it's a race, right? Because there's a guy that wins money at the end.
Money?
Yeah.
Fake money?
No. Every one of these houses is different.
So true.
It's not the cookie cutter subdivision. That's when there's like 3 different shaped houses and they make a whole sub that all looks the same.
That's like ours.
Like a tray of cookies.
That's like ours.
Like ours has about 6 different blueprints. And then you get the mirror image blueprints. So like the garage is on the other side. But these, I bet you just bought an area of land and then you had to pay someone to build you a house. Something. Weeg used to live in that house. Guy I knew, Chris Weeg. W-E-E-G. Isn't that a weird name?
Yeah.
And his sister's friends with me on Facebook. But she's married and has a new name and I forget it. It's Jamie something. I guess Chris Weeg's on my Facebook too. He's a boxer. He's a boxer.
A boxer?
Punch you 100 times in 10 seconds.
Oh.
Well, now he's like 60. He's a boxing teacher at one of them boxing places, you know?
You're taking it like a stamp.
These houses remind me of the house from Home Alone.
Yeah.
Like
Killers.
weirdly Livonia neighborhood with Livonia.
Yeah, this is like it popped. This was just woods, and then they built this street in like the 80s, I'd say. So it's totally different from the ones next. The street over are like 50s, 60s.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they all look a lot different than the rest.
It's a cool sub. There's a street in here. There's a lady who has her whole front lawn is a garden with tomatoes and crap. It's like, wow, look at this. Look at them guys.
Yes, as long as no one's behind you.
Morning.
Hola. You'd think if you were on the route, you'd have like food prepared to hand to the people.
That's what that guy was.
Breakfast burrito, something.
He was just giving out Powerade or something.
Was he?
Or Kool-Aid or something. I don't know. It's blue. He was offering it to everybody.
Oh.
I think it was Powerade.
No one wants it.
2 days ago. On Sunday.
How about, you ever see that 50-cent piece on my keychain? No? I got it from that house right there.
Start playing music.
The house with the music. That's where I got it.
Oh yeah?
When I delivered them pizza, and they gave me that as a tip. A 50-cent piece with a hole drilled into it. And I went, there's a hole drilled into it. And she said, you can put it on your keychain. You'll always have 50 cents. So I did, and I still have it on there.
My legs.
I know. We're going back down to Curtis.
There's the front yard garden right there on the left.
The front yard garden.
Front yard garden.
We went and talked to
She's
that
probably out there working in it. I think she lives out there. Look at this cool little garage. You guys would never see me if we had that little garage in the back. I'd just be in there. It's like a little house. Right?
You got power in your room?
Yeah. Put a little bathroom in there.
And it would just
A
be
bathroom, a
outside.
fridge.
But Dad, I love you.
Well, you'd come out and see me once in a while.
My dad used to just put a bucket out.
Yeah, I guess if you're just wanting it.
I'm holding my brakes.
Why are you holding your brakes?
I can.
Okay.
119 is right next to that. Food.
There's a cool house. Shady side.
Shady side. Shady side. Shady side. Shady side. I love how we're starting back now. Probably
It's
more
because
than
Mom started passing everybody.
I mean, I didn't say you can't pass, I just said you can't.
We tried buying that house right there, the second house on the right. We looked at that one. That was the one with the attached garage, but it's not. The roof's attached, but it's not. Remember?
Yeah.
It had the no bathroom in the basement. Look at this bird. It was fake. Hey, we're going to Primo's.
Thank you. Thank you.
Maybe we're going to Livonia Italian Bakery. It's not better than Primo's. It's open on Sunday morning, though. Watch out for that stick. This is nice and smooth here.
Yeah, they just resurfaced.
Like butter. Kind of has an asphalt smell. Woof, woof. Something ran over a stick.
Water bottle.
Oh. Uh-oh. He's saying, hi, bikes. I wish I could ride a bike. But I'm a dog. I can't. Wonder how much time we're at. Can you read it? My camera?
Oh.
could if I turned it. I don't know when I started it though. Just wondering how it'll hold up. If I don't want it to run out and stop, I can switch to my other phone then, right? Now are we gonna go back into the ferry trail?
Yeah, we go back to the ferry trail, I think. The tall one, the little wheel. That's cool. Good job, maneuvering.
Stop following me. Please, Dad, following me.
Hey, look, for sale.
I want to buy. I'll get the big one. Big one.
The one with the green tires might not be bad.
Which one?
Yeah. We're
Pickling.
heading towards Learning Tree.
Pickling. We're on Picktor.
Now we're on Whitby. Whitby.
Whitby. We're on Whitby. Let it go. I know how to do a white line foot. Don't worry. I got it. I did it.
What'd you do?
I had an. I'm a part of my foot too. He's a
My brother used to do bike racing.
How come your handlebars are lower? They are. Same height.
But he used to do bike racing.
Win money. If I could ride with my shoe off, that would be easier. Where'd that shoe go? What the?
dog coming the other way.
Mommy.
Oops.
What happened? He looks a lot like Sally. I want to Chase.
Oh, yeah. Halloween party.
Like to steal your towel. What party? Where?
We should have brought some rocks.
I can't stop.
I think we're out of rocks.
No, we have a whole back lot in the backyard. Remember?
Well, we gotta fix them up.
Good job. It's not holding together.
You want me to hold it?
No, pick it up.
You can't hold my tag.
Are we heading back to Bison now?
We almost finished. But they said there was a half. You said there was a half swim tank.
I was making that up.
Dad.
You're gonna need a pull.
No, you don't.
How many circles you got? Here, I need a pull.
No.
We're in the home stretch here. That light up there is the end.
That cop car up there is the front of it, right?
Yeah, we're at the light is where it started. The light up there.
Right, but I mean, whoever's in front of this is in that cop car up there.
When we get back, do we have some snacks?
We didn't bring money, we could go to Coach's Corner. I didn't bring any money.
It's lunchtime anyway.
Hey, can you read if this is still going? Can you read if that's still going? I can't see it. You're lower. Is the numbers going?
I can get it, yeah.
All right, you might make it.
Guys, home stretch.
Yeah, we got about a quarter mile or whatever to go. Eighth of a mile. No, it's probably about an eighth of a mile. This way.
It's not finished.
No, we're gonna go around.
You're welcome. Good job.
Can we get a medal?
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a nice ride.
I didn't want it. What am I going to do with it? Oops.
Welcome back, everybody. You made it.
Now what?
We can get something to drink. Here, we got some water. Over there you can get.
I'm alright. I don't need nothing.
Yeah, we don't have any money. Over here you can get.
Mommy!
All right, big round of applause for yourselves.
7, 8 miles.
All right, let's close this out.
Thank you guys for watching our bike marathon.
Tour De Livonia.
See you next time.